Aries, listen closely. September 22nd is not just another ordinary day on your calendar. It is a cosmic battlefield. A day when the universe tests your courage, your awareness, and your ability to navigate forces far bigger than you. Everything you've worked for, everything you've hoped for, is hanging by a thread. And right now, 3 deadly karmic traps are waiting in the shadows, ready to destroy your progress, your relationships, even your hard-earned wealth, unless you act, and act fast. One single misstep, one tiny lapse in judgment, and years of struggle could vanish before your eyes. Money that you fought for could disappear, deals could collapse, opportunities could slip through your fingers like sand in an hourglass. One moment of misplaced trust, one blind decision, and love, the loyalty, the deep bonds you've built could crumble. Friends, family, even partners could turn away in ways you never expected. Hearts that were aligned with yours might drift into darkness, leaving you questioning everything. But here's the thing, Aries. The universe is not cruel. It is fair. And if you dodge these traps, if you recognize them before they hit you, the cosmos has prepared 3 life-changing miracles that are ready to pour into your life like a tidal wave. We're talking about opportunities so rare, so powerful, that they could transform your finances, your relationships, and your destiny in ways that will leave everyone around you stunned. Imagine waking up tomorrow, Aries, and suddenly seeing doors open where there were walls. Imagine people returning into your life at exactly the right moment, offering support, guidance, and trust that feels almost magical. Imagine your own intuition, your own choices, aligning perfectly with the universe's plan, like a secret code you finally cracked. But there's a catch. These miracles will not wait forever. The traps are real. They are waiting. And only the awakened Aries, the one who sees clearly, who acts with awareness, who refuses to fall for illusions, will survive this cosmic storm and claim what's rightfully theirs. Are you ready to see the traps before they strike? Are you ready to unlock the miracles that are waiting for you just beyond the danger? If your answer is yes, then stay with me, because what I'm about to reveal will change everything, and it starts right now. Trap number 1, the illusion of control. Aries, this is where many of you stumble without even realizing it. You have the fire, the energy, the drive to make things happen, and that's exactly why the universe tests you here. You think you can force outcomes, bend situations to your will, and control people, events, and opportunities to fit your timeline. But the truth, the universe does not respond to force. It responds to alignment, to awareness, to the subtle signals it sends. And if you try to overpower it, everything can unravel. Opportunities that seemed secure can vanish in an instant. People you trusted might betray your expectations. Luck, that fragile thread you depend on, can turn cold when you cling too tightly. Aries, the more you try to push, the more resistance you'll meet. And in your attempts to control, you could accidentally trigger the very traps you were trying to avoid. Here's what most people don't see. This trap often wears a disguise. It can look like a perfect deal, an ideal job offer, a friend who seems loyal, or even a sudden stroke of luck. It tempts you to think, I've got this, I can handle it. But that thought, that belief in control, is exactly what makes the trap deadly. But here's the twist. Hidden inside this trap is a secret doorway, a doorway that very few see. And this doorway isn't found by forcing outcomes, Aries. It's found by letting go just enough to see the bigger picture. Surrender doesn't mean weakness. It means awareness. It means recognizing that the universe has a rhythm, a plan, and a timing far greater than your own. When you release the illusion of control, clarity floods in. Suddenly, the patterns you couldn't see become crystal clear. Opportunities appear that you never imagined. People who seem distant or unreliable come through in ways that feel almost miraculous. And money, yes. Even income streams can shift dramatically in your favour. Deals you thought were frozen or blocked suddenly open. Unexpected sources of revenue emerge. Ideas you dismissed as impossible now have the potential to multiply your income almost overnight. This is the paradox of Trap 1. The moment you stop trying to control everything, you gain real control. Control over your clarity, your timing, and your destiny. And for the awakened Aries, those who are brave enough to surrender and observe rather than force, this trap becomes the launch pad for extraordinary breakthroughs. So here's the challenge, Aries. Observe your impulses. Notice when you're trying too hard, trying to force a reaction, or holding too tightly to expectations. Step back. Breathe. Let the universe guide your next move. That tiny act of surrender could be the spark that ignites your first cosmic miracle, one that sets the stage for wealth, opportunity, and power you never thought possible. Trap number 2. The shadow of betrayal. Aries, betrayal is one of the deepest wounds you can experience. It cuts through trust, it breaks confidence, and it makes you question your own judgment. But what the universe wants you to understand is that betrayal is not always about others. In fact, the most dangerous kind is the betrayal you commit against yourself. Think about it. How many times have you promised yourself that you'd change, that you'd take action, that you'd never fall into the same mistake again, only to break that promise? How many times have you felt your intuition scream a warning, yet ignored it? How many times have you seen the red flags waving in front of your face and chosen to look away because it was easier, more convenient, or less painful in the moment? That, Aries, is the shadow of betrayal, and it is more dangerous than the betrayal of friends, lovers, or colleagues. Why? Because when you betray yourself, you weaken the foundation on which your destiny is built. If you can't trust your own word, your own intuition, how can you expect the universe to trust you with greater blessings? Now, betrayal from others will also show up around this time. It could be subtle. A colleague undermining you, a friend keeping secrets, a partner withholding the truth. Or it could be dramatic, sudden lies, backstabbing, or disappointment from someone you least expected. Either way, the universe isn't punishing you. It's revealing to you who cannot walk with you into your next chapter. But here's the twist. The shadow of betrayal always hides an unexpected ally. The moment you face the betrayal, whether it's from yourself or someone else, the universe sends forward someone who has been quietly watching, someone you didn't even know was in your corner. This person, or this opportunity, steps in to protect your success. It may come in the form of a mentor, a loyal friend, a surprising business partner, or even a chance encounter that feels like fate itself. Imagine this. You lose something you thought was crucial. Someone lets you down, and for a moment you feel broken. But within days, sometimes even hours, another door swings wide open. And this door doesn't just lead to recovery. It leads to loyalty, protection, and stability that you never expected. Love can re-enter your life. Financial protection can appear. A powerful ally could align with you at the exact right moment. Aries, you can't see it yet. You may not even believe it when it first happens. But the universe is setting up your rescue in advance. That's the secret nobody tells you. The betrayal is not the end. It's the setup. The wound is not the punishment. It's the test. And the shadow is not meant to break you. It's meant to redirect you to the people, the opportunities, and the miracles that were meant for you all along. So how do you survive the shadow of betrayal? By refusing to betray yourself. Keep your word, Aries. Trust your gut. Don't ignore the signs. When the red flags wave, don't turn your head. Face them. Because the moment you honor yourself, the universe honors you back, and the betrayal that comes from others can no longer destroy you. It will sting, yes, but it will not collapse you. Instead, It will push you toward the very ally who is waiting in the wings to step into your life. Remember this truth: betrayal clears space for loyalty, disappointment clears space for miracles, and endings clear space for new beginnings that are far more aligned with your true destiny. The shadow of betrayal will test you, Aries, but if you stand firm, it will not consume you. Instead, it will reveal the hidden blessing, the rescue you never saw coming. Trap number 3, the temptation of quick gains. Aries, if there's one trap that looks the most attractive, it's this one. It glitters, it shines, it whispers promises of instant success, a sudden windfall, a too good to be true opportunity, a shortcut that looks like it can erase years of struggle in a single stroke. And because you are fiery, bold, and ready to leap, this is the one trap designed to pull you in the fastest. But listen carefully. What comes too fast can disappear even faster. That's the hidden danger of this karmic snare. A sudden rush of money, a tempting offer, a glittering shortcut. It feels like fortune, but in truth, it's bait. You grab it, and before you know it, it slips through your hands like smoke. Worse, it leaves behind karmic debt, consequences that rise faster than the reward. And Aries, karmic debt does not play fair. It doesn't just take back what you gained, it can strip away more than you had before. Picture this: an Aries jumps at a golden deal. The promise is massive. The timeline is short. The effort seems minimal. At first, everything looks like it's working. Money flows, success grows, confidence skyrockets. But suddenly, it collapses. The deal turns sour. The ally turns out to be unreliable. The luck dries up, and all that's left is disappointment, embarrassment, and the sting of knowing it wasn't real to begin with. This is the temptation of quick gains. It feeds your fire, but it burns your destiny. Now here's the deeper layer. This trap doesn't just come in the form of money. It can show up in relationships too. A person who seems perfect too quickly, who offers devotion without foundation, who promises love without depth. It can show up in health, a quick fix, a pill, a shortcut solution that doesn't last. It can show up in career, a job offer that looks amazing but drains your soul. Every quick gain hides a hidden price tag, but here's the twist. The universe isn't saying you can't have wealth, love, or success. In fact, it wants to give you more than you've been asking for, but what the universe requires is patience. Patience to build on solid ground, patience to follow the signals instead of grabbing at illusions. If you resist this trap, if you walk away from the shiny bait, something extraordinary happens. The real miracle starts to unfold. Instead of fast money that vanishes, you receive wealth that sticks. Opportunities that don't just come once, but grow and multiply. Instead of shallow love that fades, you find loyalty that strengthens with time. Instead of fake shortcuts, you gain a clear path, so undeniable that it shocks everyone around you. Aries, the true power of your destiny isn't in how fast you run. It's in how strong your foundation is when you arrive. The temptation of quick gains is designed to knock you off balance. But if you remain steady, the universe rewards you with blessings that cannot be taken away. Here's how to spot the difference. If an opportunity feels urgent, rushed, like you must say yes right now, pause. If someone promises you everything with zero effort, step back. If the reward feels inflated, exaggerated, or unreal, trust your gut, because it probably is. The cosmic signals I'm about to reveal will guide you toward the real thing. They won't look flashy. They won't scream for your attention. They will appear quietly, almost like whispers. But when you follow them, the doors that open will not just give you gains, they will give you growth. And growth, Aries, is what leads to true abundance. The universe isn't denying you wealth, success, or happiness. It's protecting you from illusions so that when your blessings arrive, they stay. So resist the temptation of quick gains, say no to shortcuts, and instead Align with the path that's been prepared for you, a path that leads to miracles so solid, so undeniable that they will change your story forever. Here's the real key, Aries, spotting these traps before they hit you. Most people walk blind into karmic traps. They don't see the signs until it's too late. But you, if you're listening now, you have the chance to wake up before the damage is done. First rule, trust your gut even when it scares you. That little voice, that sudden tightness in your chest, that strange sense of déjà vu. It's not random, it's the universe warning you. When your body reacts before your mind does, pay attention. Your intuition is your built-in alarm system, and ignoring it is the fastest way to betray yourself. Second rule, notice repeated patterns. If the same kind of betrayal, the same type of loss, or the same false opportunity keeps showing up in your life, that's not bad luck. It's karmic warning. The universe repeats lessons until you finally learn them. Every repetition is a test. Will you react the same way as before, or will you step outside the pattern and break the cycle? Third rule, pay attention to synchronicities. The universe doesn't always speak with words, it speaks in numbers, signs, and symbols. Seeing 1111, 222, 444, or other repeating numbers isn't just coincidence. It's the cosmos trying to redirect you. Hearing a phrase from two different people on the same day, seeing a symbol over and over, or even having a dream that feels too real. These are all messages. The more you notice, the stronger the guidance becomes. But here's the twist. The traps don't show up as dark, scary warnings. They appear disguised as blessings. A shiny new offer, a friend's advice that sounds supportive, but secretly leads you astray. A shortcut that feels irresistible because it promises speed and comfort. These are the masks the traps wear. Only the awakened Aries, the one who pauses, observes and listens, can tell the difference. The unawakened Aries sees a gift. The awakened Aries sees the hook hidden inside the bait. So the question is, which Aries are you? The one who repeats the cycle blindly, or the one who spots the trap and steps into the miracle waiting on the other side? If you dodge trap number 1, Aries, the universe will not wait. It will reward. The very first miracle that unfolds is wealth activation. But let me be clear, this isn't just about dollar bills falling from the sky. This is about magnetic opportunity, wealth that sticks, wealth that expands, wealth that multiplies. For some Aries, it may appear as a sudden career breakthrough, a project that puts you in the spotlight, a promotion you didn't see coming, or a chance encounter with someone powerful who believes in you. For others, it's an investment breakthrough, a small seed, an idea, a partnership, a side hustle that suddenly explodes in value, the kind of growth that turns whispers into headlines. And for a rare few, it's pure financial windfall, a payout, a settlement, an inheritance, or even unexpected money appearing when you need it most. But here's the twist. The seed of this wealth almost never looks like wealth in the beginning. It often comes wrapped in a challenge, a sudden obstacle, a delay, a rejection that forces you to pivot, a door slammed in your face that secretly hides a better one opening just behind it. You may find yourself saying, "Why is this happening to me?" But the truth is, it's happening for you. Because the universe knows this, Aries. You are not meant for quick, unstable riches. You are meant for lasting prosperity, the kind of wealth that grows roots and becomes unshakable. Think of it like this. A storm might shake the tree, but it also waters the soil. And when the storm passes, the tree doesn't just survive, it grows taller, stronger, and more fruitful than ever before. That's you, Aries. The obstacle you're facing isn't the end. It's the activation code to your first miracle. So when challenges show up in the coming days, don't resist them. Don't curse them. Step into them with courage, because hidden in that challenge is a golden doorway. And when you walk through it, the wealth you've been chasing begins chasing you. The second miracle, Aries, is love and loyalty. And this one may shock you, because in a world where betrayal and broken promises are everywhere, suddenly the universe begins to restore the bonds you thought were gone forever. People you believed were lost, friends, partners, even family, may resurface, but not in the same way they left. They return with depth, with truth, with loyalty you can feel in your bones. This is not about shallow affection. This is about real love, the kind that heals wounds, builds trust, and anchors you so you can rise higher. For some Aries, it may manifest as a relationship rebirth. Someone who once hurt you now comes back transformed, not to repeat the past, but to build something unshakable. For others, it's the arrival of new love, a person who sees you for who you really are, not just your fire, but also your soul. And for a rare few, it's not romantic at all. It's the loyalty of your soul tribe, the friends who stand beside you when the world feels cold, the allies who say, "I've got you," when everyone else disappears. But here's the twist, Aries. This miracle doesn't come without a test. The universe wants to see if your heart has matured. Have you learned from past betrayals? Have you grown beyond impulsive choices, beyond chasing the wrong people, beyond clinging to what doesn't serve you? Before this miracle cements, the universe may send you a temptation, a ghost from your past, a false promise wrapped in charm, a shortcut to intimacy that feels good but empties your soul. This is the test. If you rush, if you choose out of fear or loneliness, the miracle fades like smoke. But if you hold your ground, if you stand in patience, if you lead with integrity, the real love, the real loyalty, the soul-level connection arrives. And when it does, Aries, it becomes the shield you never had. Because wealth without loyalty crumbles. Success without love is empty. But with this miracle, you gain both. The second miracle is not just about being loved. It's about being chosen, protected, and never abandoned again. The final miracle, Aries, is destiny alignment. This is where everything, your struggles, your victories, your heartbreaks, finally begins to make sense. The scattered puzzle pieces of your life lock together, and suddenly you see the full picture of who you were always meant to be. Your calling becomes undeniable. The fog lifts. The universe begins aligning people, opportunities, and perfect timing around you. Doors that were once sealed shut swing wide open. Conversations lead to breakthroughs. A single decision changes the trajectory of your entire life. This miracle is not random. It is the moment where your inner fire meets divine order. But here's the twist, Aries. This miracle only activates if you avoid all three karmic traps. If you try to control what isn't yours, the alignment collapses. If you betray yourself or allow betrayal to cloud your path, the vision blurs. If you chase quick gains instead of true growth, destiny delays itself. The universe is watching, not to punish but to prepare. Because when your destiny activates, it doesn't just affect you, it sends ripples through everyone connected to you. This is why alignment can feel so rare. It demands awareness, patience, and trust. It requires that you see the traps for what they are and rise above them. And once you do, Aries, it feels like everything you touch turns to gold. That idea you've been doubting? It suddenly finds the right investors. That talent you've hidden? The world finally recognizes it. That purpose you've run from? It calls to you louder than ever, and this time you cannot ignore it. Destiny alignment is the universe saying, the wait is over. Step into who you were always meant to be. But beware, the alignment window is not eternal. Ignore the signs and it can slip away for months, even years. And when it does, the path feels heavier, slower, harder. So the choice is simple, Aries. Step into awareness. Trust the cosmic timing, pass the tests of the traps. Do this, and the universe will align your life so perfectly it will shock everyone who doubted you. The third miracle isn't just about fate, it's about walking into your power and never looking back. Aries, September 22nd is not just another date on the calendar, it is your final warning. 3 traps stand before you. 3 miracles wait behind them. And the choice you make in the next 24 hours will shape not just your week, but the next chapter of your destiny. Trap 1. The illusion of control. The more you try to force, the more you lose. Let go. Surrender just enough, and clarity will rush in like lightning. Hidden opportunities, sudden wealth, doors you never thought could open. This is what lies beyond the trap. Trap 2. The shadow of betrayal. Not just betrayal from others, but from yourself. The promises you've broken, the intuition you've ignored, the red flags you've brushed aside. Face the shadow, Aries, and instead of betrayal, you will find loyalty, protection, and love so powerful it cannot be shaken. Trap 3. The temptation of quick gains. It looks easy, it looks fast, but it will cost you more than you know. Resist it, and instead of false fortune, you will unlock wealth that sticks, opportunities that multiply, and a path that feels divinely guided. 3 traps, 3 miracles. The battlefield is drawn. And here's the truth, Aries. The universe is not neutral. It is testing you, watching to see if you've learned, if you've grown, if you're ready to carry the destiny written for you since birth. Step blindly, and the cycle repeats: struggle, betrayal, loss. But step with awareness, and September 22nd becomes the day everything shifts. Because if you dodge the traps, the 3 miracles activate. Miracle 1, wealth activation, money, ideas and breakthroughs flowing in faster than you imagined. Miracle 2, love and loyalty, relationships reborn, bonds healed, trust restored. Miracle 3, destiny alignment. Your path clears, your purpose ignites, and everything falls into place. This is not wishful thinking. This is cosmic law. The same forces that align the stars are aligning your life right now. But Aries, the window is small. Miss it, and alignment delays itself, sometimes for months, sometimes for years. And you know in your soul you don't want to repeat the old cycle again. So here is your call. Step forward, claim your miracle, act now. Comment below, I'm ready. Write it, claim it, seal it in the universe. The moment you declare it, you set energy into motion. Aries, the universe won't wait, neither should you. This is your final warning. This is your ultimate chance. September 22nd is the battlefield where traps turn into miracles, where endings become beginnings, where your future is rewritten. The only question left is, will you step into it?